It's boss time. Mercedes Vernado, a.k.a. the boss, Sasha Banks, has been rumored to be signed to appear at Wrestle Kingdom this year for New Japan. That would be in January, I believe. And wasn't it the thing that was going around that Mercedes had said in different interviews or whatever? She's on record saying that she's not going to wrestle at least until January. Well, Wrestle Kingdom's in January, and if the rumors are true, she may be doing an appearance over in New Japan. Now, the rumor is that she is being brought in for Wrestle Kingdom. Nobody has been able to confirm, at least as far as I've been able to see, confirm for sure that she's going to be actually appearing on the show. They may just be bringing her in to check it out, get the vibe, get the feel, see if it's something she wants to be a part of, and maybe say hi, or maybe just, appear at, like, what's that New Year's fucking gimmick that they do? They do, a show, like, right after Wrestle Kingdom that kind of reboots and starts the new year fresh. So maybe that's something that'll happen. Who knows? Now, for some of you that are saying, yeah, right, Sasha wouldn't go to New Japan, I call bullshit on that, and here's why. As big of a star as she is, and with the movies and all of that, like, this chick's at a point now with her Star Wars resume that she can start going out there and getting bigger and better Hollywood projects. She's related to Snoop, and she's not shy about saying that, and Snoop's not shy about throwing her name around either if it's going to help her out. And look at her. She's fucking looks like $1 million. She's a mega star. She drips, oozes charisma from head to toe. She doesn't need WWE. She is fully capable of being a mega star in Hollywood at this point. Like a Marvel fucking star. She really, really could be. She's already in Star Wars. It's already a Disney product, She's already there. But she has wrestling in her heart. She's passionate about wrestling. This isn't one of those things that she's like, oh, well, she's not a model that was hired off the street by fucking Johnny Ace so he could jerk off to her fucking her demo picture or whatever. She's a wrestling fan. She grew up a Marky Mark. Okay, Eddie Guerrero is her favorite wrestler, and that tells you right there that she loves wrestling, because Eddie's a wrestler's wrestler, right? You got to know wrestling and love wrestling to be able to pick Eddie out of a crowd and say that he's your guy. And she's even been on record of saying she would love to wrestle in Japan sometime. And this is even backed up by FTR. Dax recently did the interview that I covered last week with Sean Ross Sapp over at Fightful. And Dax had said that Sasha Banks was one of the most passionate, like, eat, sleep, and breathe, love wrestling 24/7 people that he's met. Like, he specifically named her as being somebody like on his level of passion for wrestling, along with like CM Punk and stuff. Like, he really put her over as somebody who's like, I'm a fucking wrestling mark. And if she's already doing the movie star stuff and she can hold that status, and I think she can, she's not like a B-level actress. She's gonna be a fucking A-lister, I'm telling you. And especially because Hollywood's wide open for wrestlers now, and there's not really been a female wrestler who's broken through to the mainstream yet. You could argue that Sasha already has, being in the Star Wars show, but that's really only on Disney Plus. And even though it was a huge hit, The Mandalorian, it's still like she hasn't been in a movie yet or anything like that, but she's gonna get there. Hollywood's going to be wide open for a Sasha Banks, especially with James Gunn. I know I've said this on the show too. This is just my nerdiness coming out. But James Gunn, the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy, he is now the head of DC Comics or DC Studios over at Warner Brothers, who is basically he's the head guy over there that's going to be in charge of all these movies. And he loves working with wrestlers. He works with Drax, and he's been outspoken about working with Batista in the Guardians and loving that. And he created the Peacemaker show for John Cena because he loved working with John Cena so much in Suicide Squad that he wanted to work with him more and created a whole TV show for him. So you know that, like, they need a fucking Wonder Woman again, because Wonder Woman in its current, they just announced that Wonder Woman 3 is dead. So it looks like they're going to be doing a whole reboot over there. And I know this is a giant tangent divergence off the track here. But it's all to say that Sasha Banks would be a fucking shoo-in to go over to DC and be in a big giant fucking superhero movie, you know? And that's just the beginning. Sasha Banks is a megastar. She got her foot in the door at Disney. And if she loves wrestling, she can do the movies and the TV shows and all of that shit and be that star. And she can still keep wrestler in her name, like with me. So, like, I used to be a rapper, you know, that's where I got my start. But I haven't released anything lately. And I kind of always think, like, you know, can I still call myself a rapper if I haven't released anything new in any recent amount of time? You know, can she still call herself a wrestler if she's done wrestling? Well, if she does New Japan shots here and there, comes in for an angle, kind of like what Jericho did with Kenny Omega. If Sasha Banks just does shit like that, even with AEW, if she wants to come in and work like an angle with Britt Baker and then bounce out, you know, she doesn't need to tie herself down to any big contract. She can just keep, I'm a wrestler, and she can go do all the stuff that she's always wanted to do. Because again, she has been very outspoken about this in the past. I want to go work in Japan. And that doesn't mean like WWE on tour in Japan. That means she wants to do like the legit Japanese style. And I think that excites her, much like when a Chris Jericho went over there. And there's something appealing about that to wrestling fans because it's a whole different thing over there. And I'm excited to see it. You know, I'll wrap this up here. But Sasha Banks, look, Mercedes Vernado, whatever she is, will we see her in WWE again? Absolutely. She'll come back. She'll do a WrestleMania return. Not this year, but, you know, she'll be back in WWE. Give it a year or two when things are slow and they need like a giant star to just fucking pop something, you know, pop a WrestleMania. She'll come back. She'll do that. But I don't think she'll come back full time anymore. I don't think she needs it. I think she can do the John Cena treatment or the Brock Lesnar treatment and just come in and have matches whenever the fuck she feels like. Bounce out, go to New Japan, work with some people over there, bounce out, hop over to AEW, and then all the while do Mandalorian if that's still a fucking thing, or whatever other movie or show opportunity she gets in Hollywood. She can do it all. She has the talent, the beauty, the skills, the fucking motivation, the hustle, the connections. She has the world at her fingertips. It's fucking boss time. Here we go. I'm excited for her, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. Are you one of those people that are mad at her because she's not going back to WWE anytime soon? Do you this? Do you that? Let me know in the comments. On to the next.
Oh yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like it if you liked it. Yeah, and you can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on the channel. Oh yeah, dig it.